Objection!
Okay, time to sort this mess out. Who killed Russell Berry? Oh, right. I know what he means. I'm like that with air. Please stop calling us sweeties. I think just going in and sitting down would do just fine. There's a few reasons. Primarily, I can't fly. That's nice, but you still can't fly. Alright, enough joking around, we've actually got to get down to business now. Wow, that did not take long. Somebody take that whip away. No, I think you're right, but this might be the perfect time to go into the court record and have a look at the profiles and the evidence, starting with Maya Fey. Well, it's Maya Fey. She's a poster pilferer. What else do you need to know? Max Galactica, he is the accused. Did he really do it? That's what we're here to find out. Ben, strange man who seems to live through his puppet. Dick Gumshoe, oh, he's an old friend, kind of. Bit of a fool, though. Speaking of fools, she likes that word a lot, and I don't think she's very happy that we beat her last time. Regina Berry, the daughter of the victim, who's surprisingly quite happy. Russell Berry, the victim and the ringmaster, or rather ex-ringmaster of the Berry Big Circus. This is Lawrence Mo Curls, who is the clown of the Berry Big Circus, but he's not very funny. In fact, he's so unfunny that he seems to suck happiness out of the room. That seems to be the end of the profiles, so let's move on to evidence. I've got my attorney's badge back! Yay! No more money problems. I've also got the Magatama, which really helps with the Cyclops. The crime photo, picture of the crime scene. Let's have a look. You can see he's slumped over a box. Found at the crime scene was Max's silk hat. It was made to order and it is completely unique. Okay, these are the ringmaster's papers that we found earlier in the ringmaster's room. Apparently Max got a very large raise recently. This is the Max Galactica promotional poster that Maya stole. Let's take a look. A broken bottle that was found in the circus cafeteria. Later, we discovered that Max had hit Ben over the head with it. Alright, we've also got a circus map, so let's just take another look at the layout. The crime scene was near the lodging house. And another piece of evidence, apparently, is Marty the monkey, who really likes to steal shiny objects. In amongst the big pile of shiny objects that he had stolen, we found a ring. Engraved on it is from T to R. And that about wraps it up, so we know what weapons we've got. We're good to go. So, you're still unbeaten? Right, yeah, okay, whatever. Good to know. You know, I think you might be right. What about your baby teeth? Yeah, she's probably not very happy about that either. Alright, it's going to be Dick Gumshoe to come down here and give us the facts. Alright, the first testimony. Details of the events. The night of the crime, snow was falling until 9:40 PM, making it extremely cold out. All of the circus performers gathered in the big top to practice their routines. The practice session broke up around 10 PM. The murder itself took place in the plaza in front of the lodging house at 10:15 PM. The victim was found bent over a wooden box, dead as a doornail. The cause of death was blunt force trauma that snapped a vertebrae in his neck. Ouch. Oh yes, we need a copy of that. It's about time. Alright, so we got the autopsy report. I'm going to check it out pretty soon. Okay, so just like most cross-examinations with Gumshoe, I just need to know more and more facts, so it's going to be a matter of pressing him, I think. This could be important, so let's find out more. I don't think there's anything to present right now, but that's probably quite relevant when you consider looking at the crime photo. It would be nice to know everyone's whereabouts, so let's ask a bit more. You know, they keep calling him a monkey, but he kind of looks like an orangutan or something like that, so I don't know. We might as well just press every statement, I think. Seems the police are a little bit behind on that one. The murder itself took place in the plaza in front of the lodging house at 10:15 PM. Go on then, tell me more. No, that didn't sound totally meaningless. Alright, whatever. Alright, he was bent over a wooden box. Now, we don't know anything about this box yet, so let's ask him about it. Okay, so now we can look at the wooden box in the evidence. I'm going to take a look at that as well as the autopsy report in a moment. I'm kind of curious at what was inside the box. What were the contents? That's a very large box for such a small bottle. Now, that is strange. I think it might be time we took a look at all the additional evidence we've gathered so far. Ah, right. I don't actually have the bottle in my inventory quite yet, so let's do this in a moment. I was just a bit too quick. There it is. This is his final statement, and we've pressed all the others, so let's press again. The autopsy report? Right, well, we haven't actually had a good look at it yet, so let's do it now. Oh, okay. It's nothing we didn't know already, really. We might as well take a look at the other two items. So the victim was hunched over this 20-pound box. It was locked, and inside it we found a small seasoning bottle with pepper inside it. Pretty much. I haven't even found the murder weapon. Okay, it's gonna be Ben. Presumably with Trillo, otherwise we won't get a word out of him. Well, we're about to find out. Yes, apparently so. I'm not sure if that's good or bad, though. Oh, do you have to? That wasn't a song. That was nothing. That wasn't even really a statement. Yeah, actually, for once, I'm in agreement with Francisca. Let's just get on with it. And the witness testimony is what you witnessed. Once practice was over, I left the tent with the stooge. I mean clown. Once we got to the lodging house, I ditched him and went over to the plaza. That's when I saw Max heading towards the scene of the crime. He was the only one heading that way. How could that punk not be the killer? Then the police showed up and took Magic Boy away. Well, I'm not sure if that makes sense or... No, that doesn't make sense. No. Oh, I bloody hope so. He needs to be locked up. What? That's absolute proof that nobody else could have worn the hat or just dropped it there afterwards? You know, if I think about it, this is probably one of, if not the weakest case of the entire series. It doesn't matter who the prosecutor is, they're always the boss. Right, okay, so the cross-examination. This should be an easy one, because I think my logic is sound. I'm pretty sure it was the third or fourth statement that he made. Okay, so he says Max was the only one heading that way, so how could he not be the killer? Let's ask him more. Well, considering that Max and the ringmaster were having a conversation moments before he was murdered, why did he only see Max? Russell Berry went from the ringmaster's room and obviously ended up at the plaza, so presumably the witness should have seen him. Because Ben or Trillo, or Ben and Trillo, are lying? Okay. We're gonna have to go with a plan B then, I suppose. Now, didn't he say after he left Mo, he walked over to the plaza? He didn't actually say why though, did he? Yeah, here we go. Once we got to the lodging house, I ditched him and went over to the plaza. Let's find out why. Well, I would, but I don't trust his critical faculties because he's a puppet of his own puppet. Okay, I'm still a little bit suspicious, and I think in his last statement he mentions that the police took Max away, so he was probably still standing outside. The police showed up and took Magic Boy away, yeah. I just can't help myself. I'm in a pressing frenzy. That's a lot of thinking. I think you just hit the nail on the head. I think there can only really be one answer here. Regina Berry. Yeah, honestly, it doesn't really mean a great deal. Although, that's not a bad point. Ben must have some extremely strong fingers. There is now. Yeah, why are we trusting anything that this witness says? Well, at least we have something. We've got another witness testimony, this time about the proposal. Don't be so surprised that I was going to propose to Regina. I even had something to give her. I kept it in my pocket, waiting for the chance to propose and give it to her. Of course, I also had it in my pocket that night. It was a present for her. In the end, I wasn't able to give it to her, so I've still got it in my pocket. Really? Yeah. Aw, poor judge that doesn't really have any discernible age. Okay. Pretty much all of this testimony was about the proposal and about what item he was going to give her. So we need to find out what that item is, and then we can act on it. He says, I even had something to give her. Please elaborate. Yeah, you heard it. People from the circus are weird. Pain equals bad, but I'm gonna push on anyway. Alright, I think he deserved that one. Okay, so now we know that that something was an engagement ring. But a little later on, he does say something else. In the end, I wasn't able to give it to her, so I've still got it in my pocket. Now that is just not true, because I have it right here. Quick, put him back together! Whoa, that was quite fast. No, I don't think the judge is quite caught on yet. The night of the crime? Really? You neglected to mention that before. She didn't even know. His arms and legs were just too short. Well, maybe both, but the testimony has a flaw. Ah, why'd you ruin it with your gavel? Alright, they're going to try yet again. So, witnessing Max. I'll give you that I was waiting that night for Regina. But that doesn't change the fact that I saw Max in the plaza that night. He showed up after I had been waiting there for about 5 minutes. I said good evening to him, but he didn't even acknowledge my presence. I'm absolutely sure it was him. I saw Maximilian Galactica at the scene. There's no way I could mistake someone wearing those 3 ridiculous symbols. Okay. There's something about that struck me as odd. Very odd, in fact. Extremely unlikely, in fact. But I'm not sure how I'm going to do this. So I might just stick with the press. He said that he said good evening to Max. Right? Okay, here we go. Why would you say good evening to him? This is a man that bottled Ben over the head, right? I don't think that's possible anymore. I think he's gone past the point of no return. Yeah, there is. It's the evening greeting. And Ben's half of the comedy act. Oh god, evening greeting. Right, I'm assuming that she doesn't even know about the bottle. Okay then, we're going back to that same statement, but this time I'm not going to press. I'm just going to present the bottle and see what happens. She didn't know. Yeah, I suppose it is, but it's better than a murder charge. Okay, Ben, if you could stop your puppet exploding, it's just creating chaos. You want to know what I think? I think he probably did see someone, but it wasn't the defendant. Okay, it's not Max because, well, it's Max. It's not Regina because then he would have given her the ring. I don't think it would be Mo because he just left Mo. So I'm thinking it was probably Russell Berry. Perhaps if we got some pen and paper for the judge, he wouldn't ask so many stupid questions. That does make the most sense. And let's be honest, the body was found there, so he must have gone past at some point. Well, if you look at that image alone, you can obviously see that he's wearing the symbols, which are the silk hat, the cloak, and the roses. But if it was Russell Berry, why would he be in disguise? Yeah, it could, but why? Unless he was trying to frame Max. Right. Alright, Ben, Trillo, it's time to fuck off. Okay, the short recess means it's the end of the video, but there's going to be more trial action up next.